are rolling, and what I need you to do first is say who you are, why
Okay.
you're here, where you're from.
Okay. Hi. My name's Donna Kellogg, and I've been working at the California Theater here for about 4 years now, and projecting for 2 of those years. And I was thinking a lot about what Peter just said in what he was saying, because I've loved film since I was in 7th grade, and I started taking still photography as a elective at my junior high school, and I was one of like 3 people that was taking the elective, and I fell in love with pinhole photography and my negative and developing it and enlarging it in the dark room and being in the dark room and just everything about the tangibility of film and that art form. And it's funny because I'm the youngest of a generation too.
Gaffer here that might be able to help you.
We're just interviewing right now.
Okay. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, what happens if you do?
I don't, no.
You see her bed pretty well. It still drops off in the back.
Better?
Yeah, but drop light down behind her low and bounce for backfill.
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, if that's actually there's this one too, right?
I got that one. I got this one.
Yeah, bring it
I think
here.
there's an outlet
We
down
got a production
here.
Dang
going.
it.
Just keep it rolling.
Just don't know where the outlet is.
It's rolling.
I was just, when I took photo in 7th grade and got to use it was
Just
great.
understand that the audio is
Yeah.
coming.
It was the best part about it was that I got to use the film and do it all myself, edit, develop it. And the funniest thing about that class was that I was the last person to use the darkroom until they sealed it up and called off the class forever, like it was over by the time I had reached that age of.
Yeah.
And it just seems like I'm on the tail end of this like dragon that's just been soaring through history, art history, societal expression for ages, and every, at every turn of it, I just see the end of the tail, the end of the dragon.
A lot better.
Huh?
It's a lot better. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm Jared,
Yeah.
by the way.
And Bill.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so
you
now we're
yeah.
going digital, and film's ending yet again, like another part of the history, this repeating cycle in my life that has happened since I was young. It's like, oh, you love this thing, oh well, it's gone, it's over. Get used to MTV, get used to digital, get used to CDs. Analog's a thing of the past. You're too young to understand why would you care about that. And it's made me sad. Even when I had a 16 millimeter class, we all wanted to shoot on 16, and our teacher was like, it's obsolete, why would you want to shoot 16? Everything's digital. And we insisted on it, but his thing was like, do you want to make 6 films or do you want to make 1 film for the semester? And it's true, yeah. The output, you can produce more with digital. That's what it's our society is heading for. It's like we need more choices, more options, and instead of having quality, it's all about the quantity of things. It's all about the number of screens. It's not just one stage and this one performance of your lifetime. It's like every day of the week. But some people want to feel really, I mean, it's not like the apocalypse, it's not the end of the world. Digital, the only thing that's sad about digital is it can't reproduce what film has done for over 100 years. It can't be just this exact replica, so I have to try and think about the positives of what digital can do, and we have to get used to living inside computer screens, We have to get used to, we are used to it. People are people have gotten really used to living in many different realities, and digital media is a part of that. And, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we just don't understand how, where the possibilities can go from there when we're so used to the analog, the tangible. It's a lot more of just inside of our minds, inside of our spirits, inside of this electronic, spiritual, universal world. And it will be interesting to see what happens. I don't think movie theaters will go away. I think people are still going to want to go out and experience something, whether or not it's something that actually looks good on screen, as the film purists love the imperfections that are on screen. It won't be about that. It's going to be about, it will look perfect and cold and unflickering, unwavering, but there will be a whole nother emotion that is brought about from I'm sad and I'm happy. I'm sad and I'm happy. I'm constantly teeter-tottering back and forth between, I can't give it up, though. Film's still here. It's, we'll just show 16mm films if we have to. So I shot a bunch of 8mm black and white reversal film in the booths here, and some 16mm black and white reversal here, and I had very low lighting, but that was kind of the intention of just showing what is the dark cave up there, and how you have to kind of feel around and know what it is by feel and by soul, and what is going to take its place will be more of a computer, more of just sitting at a desk.
Say a little bit more about those spaces.
About the spaces?
Yeah, about the spaces specific to film, and how if you think they might change. The dark cave.
How they might
Or
change?
just
Yeah.
what was it like to work with film in these spaces?
I mean, it was like being back in a dark room again, You feel like you're almost in you are the creator of these images, because you're like the omnipotent director, or you're all encompassing the presentation, the spectacular, it's as if you are there with the filmmaker, with the DP, you're shooting the film, and then you're in the same process of presenting it, there isn't an end point to it. It's a circular motion. The film circles around, it's one time I tried to do it during a class. I tried to create my classroom as camera obscura as a dark camera obscura room, because I wanted people to know what it was like to be inside of a black box. And I tried to get a little, pinhole light to shine through. Of course, it didn't work because I couldn't mask off everything and make it dark. But, just for everyone to know what it's like to be inside and see the way, how it all came about. Yeah.
So please, let's go back to the beginning and just say who you are, why you're here, what's going on.
My name is Donna Kellogg. I'm here at the California Theater. On the last 48 hours that we will have 35 millimeter projectors in our booths. And we all are kind of sad that the age of digital has come and taken away something that has molded our lives, all of our lives for a long time. Like the dragon, we're all a part of this one long piece of expression. It's not over, it still lives in our hearts. And that tail is coming back around, It's time to eat the tail, Analog in the USA.